Wow. I just completed the landmark forum. I am on a high. And one of the questions I've been thinking about is, who are you in uninterrupted? I heard Felicia Hatcher said those words on a wheel. And then when I was at the TEDx Roxbury, a beautiful healer, poet, repeated those words probably like 4 times. Hey, Felicia. Welcome, welcome. And she kept repeating the line, who are you uninterrupted? She said it 4 times. Who are you uninterrupted? Almost like a spoken word. And so tonight, after finishing the landmark forum, so many questions. Literally, I've been in that training since Friday, nonstop, from 9 a.m. until nighttime with little breaks in between. And one of the questions we were asked is really thinking about, speculating about who we want to be, the life we want to create. And I remember in that training, I was like, I want to be bolder. I want to just live life. And, sometimes we say things, but it's now I feel like there's this urgency to just like make things happen as I'm meeting people, to really think about the type of relationships I want to have, the type of people I want to experience the next chapter of my life with. But the key thing is really thinking about, not even thinking, we don't have the luxury to say, I'm going to do this next week. I'm going to do it on Monday. Or how about next year, or when my birthday comes around? I did a post recently where I really talked about that in terms of waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect plan and coordinating everything. And I'm telling you, it's a luxury. And so I realized this weekend, I was truly uninterrupted. Who I am uninterrupted is someone who is creative, who is focused, who is bold, who is spontaneous. And I feel like the whole weekend I lived and I was being in possibility. Everything seemed possible. Literally, everything seemed possible. All the stuff that I'm like, when is this book going to get finished? When am I going to get the next retreat done? How am I going to get whatever the next project is? Instead of seeing all the reason why it cannot work. Because I was so focused, and I really made those 3 days, literally from Friday until now that I'm talking to you, uninterrupted. I focused solely on what was happening in that moment and really thinking and reflecting and prioritizing, what would I like to create the next season, the next chapter, and truly really prioritizing me uninterrupted and making that time and valuing that time. I remember when I was in school, I always thought it was such a luxury to just be in school, just doing my work and not focusing on anything else. And I haven't been able to really do that. I've been able to do everything at the same time. But it's so rare to just say, this weekend or today or for 1 hour, I'm just going to do this. And that's the life I really want to create, is to be uninterrupted, to be in my creativity, to be in my boldness, to be in my power, to be in my greatness. But I also want to share that with other people, because it was powerful to hear other people's possibilities and what other people want to create. And we started out with all these stuff we were unpacking. It's almost like we were unpacking all these luggages. And then toward the end, we released so much. We let go of so much. It's almost like when you weed your garden out before you start planting seeds. I always have a garden analogy. And so now you feel so much lighter. There's space for you to actually plant some seeds. There's space for you to receive and to see what's possible. What do you want to create? And so that's where I'm at today. Usually it's better when I'm in my head, when I'm inspired, or there's a lot happening where I'm just really thinking about being in the moment. It's easier to just go live and share it. So this is where I'm at. So let me know, who are you uninterrupted? That question. Felicia, you here? Other people will be watching this later. Whether you want to put it in the comment. Who's this person? Is there one word to describe who are you uninterrupted? I may have to turn that into a whole, maybe that could be a masterclass with some of the other coaches here, to really start thinking about like who we are, who do we want to be. Somebody challenged me to just come up with one word, and I'm like, I can't. So bonus was the word tonight, and I was just like, part of that bonus is creating a wow life. I want to look at my life and for it to be unrecognizable. And that means being someone new, being willing to reinvent, being willing to shed some old skin, some old habits, and allow myself to be renewed. So I'm excited to see what is next. So let me know in the comments, who are you? Do you have one word to describe you? Who are you uninterrupted?